Hey everyone, I just want to introduce the 2021 Wake 170. So the first thing that stands out about this boat is probably the color. So what they did is they made it Malibu blue. It's pretty cool. It's retro, reminds you of the 90s, has a little bit of yellow, pink mix in there. It's awesome. Sea-Doo is definitely not scared to make loud colors to stand out on the water. The Wake 170 is a perfect boat for a family or a person who likes to do a lot of activities on the water, such as wakeboarding, tubing, skiing, kneeing, whatever it is, this boat can handle it. So the Wake 170 is built on the GTI platform. The GTI platform for this year has revolutionized the power sports industry for skiing and towing on the Sea-Doo market or personal watercraft market. What they did is not only is it more stable, more comfortable, they gave you more room and more space. So let's go to the first feature on the new GTI platform on the Wake 170. The first thing you're gonna notice on this Sea-Doo is all the room up front. So you have plenty of room, whether it's rope, life jackets, or your safety kit to fit in there. A couple accessories that make a lot of sense for this is gonna be the new dry bag storage. Perfect in case it's a little bit chilly out, you wanna put an extra set of a hoodie, clothes, something like that. Anything you need is gonna fit in this front storage bin. Now, when I said they gave you more room, a couple things they did give you more room. First, they give you a lower seat profile. What the lower seat profile does, is it makes you sink in the boat a little bit deeper. So you're not sticking so far up on it, making it a little more, you're a little more balanced, a little better center of gravity. Also, what they did is they made the wheel wells, or the foot wells, as you would say on this, deeper. So you have a little more leg room, especially if you're taller, fit a lot more comfortable on it. If you go to the back of the platform, they made your swimming deck larger, so it's easier getting on and off the boat, switching people. If someone was a spotter, now they want to get on the tube, kind of that. It's super versatile with all the things you can do. Just like the bigger boats, they also incorporated the LinQ system on the back. So the LinQ system is going to give you a bunch of options, whether you're putting a cooler or an extra gas caddy or maybe another dry bag full of storage. The LinQ system gives you a bunch of versatility to make this Sea-Doo Wake 170 unique. Another thing that obviously stands out on the back here is the swim ladder. So all your 170s and your other wake boats are going to come standard with this swim ladder. What they did is they changed the shape of it. They made it flatter, so it's a little bit better for your foot to grab onto, and they also made it a little bit lower on your Sea-Doo. So when it is sitting in the water, it's a little bit easier to get your knee or foot up there so you can climb on the back of the boat. Another thing that stands out right here is going to be the ski pylon. This is one of the features that sets the Wake 170 apart from everybody else. So your ski pylon pops up. You put your rope right here connected to your wakeboard, your kneeboard, your skis, whatever it is, whoever the person is in the water. Helps keep the rope out of the water, less tension on the rope from the water. So it's a lot easier for your skier, tuber, kneeboarder to get up. Along with the ski pylon, if you look next to it on this left side of your boat, this is going to be your wakeboard rack. So a wakeboard rack is what it is, a wakeboard rack. So whether it's a wakeboard or actually a kneeboard fits as well, I found that out. So we're at the wakeboard rack. Makes it pretty simple. Basically you have two bungee cords. You're going to disconnect them. Wakeboard's going to slide in there, or kneeboard. And these are going to come over and strap, keep it in tight. Another thing that they make nice for Sea-Doo is they pretty much thought of everything on this boat. So obviously this hanging off the side, maybe it's not the best for towing back home or fitting in your garage, whatever. It comes off pretty easy, just a little simple red tab. This guy comes off, so you can either put it when you're traveling, it'll fit in that front storage bin, or you can throw it in the back of your truck if you're making long distance journeys and you're worried about falling off. But they're on there pretty sturdy. Makes it super convenient for you. An awesome feature that I love on the Wake 170 is you have to have tunes if you're out on the water. If everybody's having a good time, like to listen to music, it comes with the 100-watt audio system from Sea-Doo. This thing is awesome. It's loud, you can hear it from far away. Bluetooth, freshwater and saltwater proof. Again, if you're someone who's transitioning back and forth from salt or freshwater, you don't have to worry about any of those components in there getting damaged on it. Along with all the Bluetooth speakers that they have on here is in your front storage bin. They're also going to give you another compartment that I might have showed you earlier on another boat. Has the shockproof and waterproof cell phone case. So whether it's an iPhone, Android, whatever it is, will fit in that little case. You're safe of mind. You don't have to worry about water getting in there. or getting beat around the hull of your boat as you're doing different activities on it. Keeps it safe. Plenty of storage also. You can fit like your wallet, keys, something else in that storage bin that you don't want to have to worry about losing. On your handlebars, just like all your other Sea-Doos, this is going to be where you access all your different modes at and all your trim systems. The trim system, again, is important for keeping the balance of your boat and the fun of your boat. On your different mode systems, this is how you can switch up your VTS, which is your trim system. You can do your slow mode. Again, if you're having someone younger ride this boat or someone inexperienced, you can set the slow mode, keep the miles per hour down so you don't have to worry about them getting out of control or anything on it. You can also go through your different modes, your different throttle modes on there, which is awesome because Sea-Doo gives you a couple different modes as far as sport mode, eco mode, or just your regular all touring mode. So the big difference is basically throttle sensitivity. Your eco mode is going to be a nice heavy throttle. That's going to be good for docking situations, putting it on off your trailer, that kind of thing. Also cuts down the fuel a little bit. Sport mode, well, that's when you want to have fun. That's when you're towing someone. That's when you're having, you know, whether it's a kneeboard or wakeboarder, jump the wake, spin them out of the wake. You're going to want to use your sport mode. And touring mode's your overall if you guys are just kind of out riding for the day. It's super easy to access. It's simple. That's the best thing about Sea-Doo is they have a bunch of modes and a bunch of different things going on their watercraft, but everything's super easy to get to with the menu on your thumb. Nothing's overcomplicated. That's what I like so much about it. Obviously with the wake boat, besides your ski pylon and the reboarding step and your wakeboard rack, it is a tried and true motor that's been out for a long time. So it's 170 horsepower. The motor is a 1630As. That's actually the same motor that they use on their big 300 horsepower watercraft, just no supercharger. So the motor's been out for a very, very long time. They've used it for a long time. There's no kinks, there's no hiccups or anything like that. It's not something brand new that's just hitting the market that you might be a little apprehensive about. So on the Wake 170, as I was saying earlier, this is a GTI hull. So if you look, the top's going to be fiberglass, the bottom is going to be what they call Polytech. Polytech is a super hard composite plastic. They also have been known to use those on skis for snowmobiles, so it's super durable. The other thing it does is it cuts down on weight on the boat. So obviously the less weight, the better. Your power to weight ratio, this boat's going to accelerate better, it's going to handle better, and believe it or not, it's going to be a little more stable than the full fiberglass version that this was a couple years ago. With the Polytech hull, another thing that is great and is a peace of mind is if, God forbid, something happened, you hit something, damaged the hull or anything like that, I can promise you this Polytech is a lot less expensive than a full fiberglass boat to fix. So that's a benefit. And also, as you can see, it's sitting on our Triton aluminum LTC W1X. So this trailer is awesome. It's my favorite trailer. I wish I got this trailer when I got my Sea-Doo. There's many benefits to owning an aluminum trailer. The first one is a transition from fresh to salt water. If you do decide to take this boat down south or out to the coast and want to ride some salt water, you don't have to worry about the salt water immediately rusting this trailer. The trailer's going to be resistant to it. It's awesome. The second thing that's a huge benefit to having an aluminum trailer is the weight of it. It's so light, it's easy for you. For example, if you're pushing this boat around your garage, you have no problem pushing around your garage, maybe moving it to a different area. And it's easier for your vehicle to tow, a lot less weight. Now, on the 1X trailer, you're gonna get a lot of things that I would definitely consider on a trailer. First thing is it's gonna come standard with this tongue jack. On this X package, it's gonna come standard with the tongue jack. Obviously, this is really important for moving around your garage, putting it on and off your vehicle. It makes it a lot easier for you. So again, you're not trying to lift this whole thing up and put it on and off your truck. They do come with a 4-pin harness. So just make sure if you come, you either have a connection for the 4-pin or you have the converter from a 7 to a 4-pin, just depending on what kind of truck you have. So if we walk to the back of this trailer, this is probably the biggest benefit, and I love it because it makes it so much easier, especially when you were dropping your boat off at the dock. So on the back of the X package, my favorite part about it is it's going to give you these ratchet straps actually built into the trailer already. So if you can see that right there, it makes it easy so you don't have to worry about pulling the straps out of your truck, putting them in the truck, getting them out. That I remember, everything's going to be right there for you. They're super easy to use too. So this red button is the key to it. If I push this red button in and push my jack all the way in, it's going to free up that line. So then I can just pull these guys off and then ratchet it back in whenever I get down into the water, or vice versa. I take the boat out and it's time to ratchet it back on there for you. It also has additional spots in case you wanted more ratchets. So there's a tie down spot there and a tie down spot there too, just in case. Again, all aluminum, light, don't have to worry about rusting, don't have to worry about corrosion, and it's Triton. Triton's known as one of the best trailer companies in the market. That's why we do most of our trailer sales through them. They make awesome trailers. They're dependable, reliable, and again, all aluminum is such a big benefit. And just for a little bit more money, it's definitely worth converting over to the all aluminum.
It's time to get out and ride with Johnny K's Power Sports. Whether it's work or play, on the trail, highway, or water, we've got the hottest deals around on Can-Am, Polaris, Indian Motorcycles, Scarab Jet Boats, Sea-Doo, Honda, BMW, and more. Plus, the largest selection of power sports apparel, parts, and accessories in the Midwest. We're Ohio's power sports giant in Elyria, Lodi, and Niles. Johnny K's Power Sports. It's time to get out and ride with Johnny K's Power Sports. Whether it's work or play, on the trail, highway, or water, we've got the hottest deals around on Can-Am, Polaris, Indian Motorcycles, Scarab Jet Boats, Sea-Doo, Honda, BMW, and more. Plus, the largest selection of power sports apparel, parts, and accessories in the Midwest. We're Ohio's power sports giant in Elyria, Lodi, and Niles. Johnny K's Power Sports.